Now, we have searched here in theCUBE hard to try and make sure this is a very balanced approach, but the story overwhelmingly on social media tonight is Theresa May's last-ditch attempt bombing. It's bombing. She is failing, if you're looking at social anyway, to make a breakthrough. And I'll tell you why. People she previously had on side, like Boris Johnson, the former foreign secretary, who, of course, has thrown his hat into the ring now as a leadership contender. Well, he voted for her deal last time. But now he's come out tweeting, no, I will not back this latest incarnation. Why does it matter? He is the bookies' favourite, the favourite among grassroots Tories to succeed Theresa May. He's made it clear he will not back Theresa May. Let's follow Dominic Raab, her former Brexit secretary. Again, last time round pivoting to support Theresa May, this time round saying, I will not go there. Look at Jacob Rees-Mogg, another arch-Brexiteer, the man who is the head of the European Research Group, that group really at the forefront of attempts to get rid of Mrs May in a confidence vote, you'll remember. Now he's saying, I backed her last time, will not be backing her. I want a no-deal Brexit. The Prime Minister was hoping to make breakthroughs within her own party. Well, what she's doing here is losing some of the support she had actually gained. We could go on and on and on. What about the DUP? Those are her Northern Irish partners who prop up her government. Well, Nigel Dodds, representing them in Westminster, of course, he says the fatal flaws remain. So Theresa May has not won round her Brexiteers. She has not won round the Democratic Unionist Party. What about the opposition, who walked away from talks with the government? Are they supportive? No, they're not. This tweet from the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn, a video they tweet of Jeremy Corbyn saying this new Brexit deal is a rehash of her old bad deal. Labour will not support it. What about this talk of a second referendum? There was hope here that by opening the door to the possibility of a vote on a referendum, Theresa May would be able to win over enough people to vote this withdrawal agreement through at its initial stage. Have the second referendum proponents been swayed? I'll give you a guess. Yeah, no. Let's just bring you on David Lammy, a very strong proponent. He's saying, well, what Theresa May, he says she's blown it again. That's the kind of language we're seeing, really strong, saying she should have absolutely committed to a people's vote, not added it as an option. You've got the Liberal Democrats saying, is this a vote about having a vote? Seriously? He calls it a trap for Remain MPs. Change UK, rejecting it. That's the other big Brexit party. And indeed over in Europe, if Theresa May was hoping to make some headway with European figures like Guy Verhofstadt of the European Parliament, their Brexit coordinator, he's just retweeting his support for the Liberal Democrats and their bollocks to Brexit campaign, hardly calling for people to converge around May. I really think Henry Newman, political commentator, sums it up well, saying, for him, anyway, he says Theresa May was never going to win here. The idea that her critics were saying, we want a deal, but not this deal. He's thinking this was an impossible task for Theresa May. And indeed, Isabel, we've seen that. People have been calling for her to go. This last-ditch attempt, well, we're seeing those calls reflected on social media. And I think it's fair to say that the support she had is slipping, and therefore on social at least, it's fair to say this appeal bombed.